Warning, the statements made on Drinking with Coast to Coast may be considered offensive to some viewers. Statements such as, but not limited to, Jesus isn't real, the South will not rise again, and Mexico is a third world country. Before becoming offended, please keep in mind that these statements are merely the opinions of three drunken retards and should not be taken seriously. However, if you do discover that you are in fact a vagina and become offended by something Coast to Coast says, for example we just said retards, you're welcome to cry about a blow with an asshole comment. While you're at it, lick my butt.
Today's opening toast goes out to...
What's up, bitches?
Oh, God. He's back. Great. Stop it. Stop being a pussy.
Please stop being a pussy. I don't.
Stop it.
I don't.
Shut up.
Yay!
Nick's back.
This is to me.
Why is it to you?
So here we are once again.
Yes.
Been a while. It has been a little bit. I watched the last two episodes that you guys did.
Oh, they were very good.
Well, yeah.
I was happy.
We'll talk about that in a moment.
I enjoyed them. I had fun.
I'm glad you had fun, B. Let's talk about what we're drinking today.
Okay.
Blue Moon Summer Honey Wheat.
I think it's just wheat.
Wheat.
Why are you saying it like that?
Oh, Seth MacFarlane's gonna sue us.
Seth MacFarlane. Okay, and B, what do you have,
I
fancy?
am drinking Domaine DePage
How fancy is that? He's got a glass that matches it.
Wow.
from Two Brothers. I've had it on the show before. They're out of Warrenville, Illinois. I think that's how we say our state name, isn't it? Illinois.
Yeah.
That annoys me when I hear that.
What? It always annoys when I hear Illinois.
Illinois. You don't like Illinois?
Illinois.
That's one of my favorite.
It sounded cool when I heard it on the radio before, where it's like Illinois or we rock or something stupid like that. I don't know. Like, no,
They're dumb.
Oh yeah, Nick, you're here. So
what are you drinking? It looks
well. I've got
hot.
I've got a fine plastic cup.
Like
This
juice?
is my. As every fan of the show knows, I'm fresh back from jail.
I thought it was Fat Camp.
that's what I thought.
Fat camp. Yeah, I've been back for 2 weeks now.
Yeah.
This is the plastic cup that we're given when we get there.
Mm-hmm.
And so today I am drinking Billy Brew. That's right.
He looked like he's from jail.
Yeah, you like how he looks like a ghetto goat?
Can I see this?
How does that goat talk? B? How would he talk?
What's up? I don't know.
You know,
whoa!
you'd have to do some research into this, but this is probably made up in Wisconsin, and
It says
possible. I mean, it's gotta be like, you know,
it's Madison, Wisconsin.
That's one badass goat.
But he is a badass looking goat. Yeah, this was the
He's hiding his coffee because he knows someone's gonna stab him for his coffee.
this is the this is like crack in
This
in
is crack.
county jail. This is I'm having crack. Right. No, yeah, this is like crack, and the reason why I'm drinking coffee is because I am on probation, which I like to call prohibition.
kind of works.
Hey!
Yeah, because they don't want you to drink alcohol, which is fucking retarded.
Well,
But anyway,
man's trying to keep you down.
yeah. So you won't be seeing me drink any alcohol on the show. So I've got my my awesome Billy Brew, which I wanted to share with you guys, and also, since it's in that bag, this is actually how we carry it around on us in jail. In our fat camp, in our shampoo and body wash containers.
Does it have a pleasant smell other than coffee?
It was thoroughly cleaned.
Okay.
Thoroughly cleaned.
Where do you keep it?
In our sock.
Why do you do that?
We keep these in our sock because empty containers and containers. You can't have empty containers. You can't have containers containing anything other than what it originally contained.
Okay.
So this is what you call contraband.
Okay. I was confused that I thought the coffee was actually contraband.
No.
It's the empty plastic bottle.
It's the container. Yeah, you're not supposed to.
So you're having.
So we keep it in our socks in case they check our shit in our cells.
Right.
And then it's on us because they never check us.
So it's sock.
But as we've learned from The Shawshank Redemption, which was a movie about Fat Camp, if the warden checks your cell and he's just really checking you out, then you can end up working for him. And like running the books. Did you see that movie?
I actually saw some of it at Fat Camp.
What do you mean checking you out?
You've never seen The Shawshank Redemption?
No.
Jesus Christ, Jesse. What the fuck? How have you never seen The Shawshank Redemption?
I've seen parts of it.
You've never watched the entire movie?
I saw the movie.
It's a guy in jail, right?
You can borrow my copy. Fuck's sake.
What's his face? The black guy.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to find my timer. Okay.
What's his face? The black guy. Morgan Freeman? Yes. Oh my god.
So Fat Camp worked.
What are we talking about?
Nick?
We were talking about The Shawshank Redemption until you started dicking with your phone. The fact that neither of you two have really seen it.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. That's a great movie.
And I've probably seen it about 100 fucking times.
So while I was there, I lost 40 pounds.
Fuck you.
Well, I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good
Yeah.
job.
Thanks.
How'd you do that?
Well, I didn't. Okay, we got breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I don't know how many calories they were feeding us, but you knew that the calories were low on a tray when it came with 2 slices of bread for no reason and a piece of cake. And nearly every tray came with a piece of cake and 2 slices of bread. So I just didn't eat those, ate everything else.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, somebody went up to you and it's like, give me your cake.
It was no, but I did end up making a deal with someone. They bought me some commissary for my cake and breads.
that's
Commissary, do you know that word?
Yes.
Commissary?
It's a fat camp word. It's like I've never heard the word outside of fat camp.
What, a commissary?
Yeah, it's like it's your food that you buy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You have those at summer camp.
which is basically what it's like to be in county jail.
Which is Fat Camp.
Did you ever?
Which is not jail.
Have you ever been to summer camp?
Well, you get shanked and raped there. It's terrible.
Well, summer camp's fun.
I've been to band camp.
The place I was at was
Guys, that's pretty cool.
God.
Did you really go to band camp?
Yeah,
All
look
4
at
years
it.
of high school.
Seriously?
Yep.
I didn't think that was a thing that actually existed. I just thought they made that up for those
Nope,
movies.
it's true.
Yep, and
It
he
exists.
stuck a flute in his pussy.
I thought you were making a American, whatever the fuck those are called.
American Pie.
Yeah.
See, you're like, you haven't seen Shawshank Redemption? I'm like, you don't know about band camp?
Well, see,
You don't know about band camp, you
I went to Boy Scout summer camp, so where I learned how to rappel and make knots and
hate gays.
I learned
No.
how to
You Boy
march
Scouts, right?
smoothly with a trumpet
And then Boy Scouts.
pressed firmly to my lips.
So you learned how to blow things.
while walking.
While walking.
In formation.
Information, creating elaborate designs on a field where people are leaving the football field at that time to get snacks.
Right. But you're doing your best.
That's
kind of like the ugly bridesmaid. She's gonna get laid, so she's just gonna keep doing what she's doing.
That's all she can do, right? I'm proud of it.
I've always thought of you as our ugly bride.
So
Thank you.
what else did you learn in Fat Camp?
We got your letters.
Yeah, I like how you stumbled on the part about the black guy's ass. That was cool.
Well, I didn't know if I should read it. You know, it's.
I said black guy, not.
I understand what you said. I was going to. I meant to write you a letter.
Oh yeah! Speaking of which,
Yeah, you
I've
did
had
say
it-
that. You get it before he comes back.
Well,
B
I do
did
have
not
it.
write me a letter.
I do have it in my head.
Which
So
I can read it to you.
I can go ahead and recite it to you now.
Please.
Good.
Nearest Dick. I was told to write you a letter while you stay at Fat Camp. There are 27 in the alphabet. I don't know which one to write. So after
There's 26.
not in my alphabet. After months of deliberation, I've decided on this one. And then there was just going to be a second page with the letter P. So I wrote you a letter.
I feel like I should play some bongos.
Yeah,
No,
that's
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 like-
Nearest dick.
Should have spotlight.
Okay, that's touching, B.
But that was what it was going to be.
If I had read that there, I would have felt a little close to home, and I would have probably teared up.
But he didn't.
Gross.
Now, Jesse,
cry?
Jesse sent me a letter, and I would actually like to read part of it right now. I was going to save it for show and tell,
Okay.
but I'm going to read part of Jesse's letter that
Remember
he
what I wrote?
So, talk amongst yourselves.
You did it when you were drunk, didn't you?
If possibly. I don't know.
More than likely.
Okay, here we go.
What you got there?
Jesse, this is my folder.
On each of us.
This is Jesse's folder.
This is the folder that the letter that Jesse sent me. It says, what? It's got a picture of me.
Oh yeah.
It says, what the fuck? B's tits are bigger than my wife's, and I have to go to fat camp?
Yeah, put that on our Facebook.
That's really funny. I'd like to thank you for that. I'm going to read how it started out. It said, my dearest Nick. So you guys have a theme going on. It's been many moons since we've last embraced emotionally. My love for you is but a small of light, shining brightly and guiding you through the darkness that you now wander through. Stay strong, my darling, and follow my light.
It's coming back now.
Okay. I'd like to skip ahead.
There's about 10 more pages of that.
It got really gay. Anyway, that's all for now, my love. Hope you're doing well. Closing statements? Well, don't tell B, but I hate him.
Oh.
Not the fact that he's gay. It's just that he's... Oh yeah! I didn't tell you. B's actually gay. You always thought I was secretly gay and that B was an inch away from killing himself. You had it all backwards. B's become a huge gay whore, sucking cock on the daily. I've never seen him this happy. As for me, I've actually survived 3 suicide attempts while you were gone. When you wrote this, that was like within a few weeks.
Well, things got crazy.
I was just gonna try it once, but I guess I just got carried away. It's like when I eat an Oreo cookie. I just can't stop after 1 or 2 or 20. God, I hope you don't read this on the show when you get back.
Yes.
That would be embarrassing. P.S. B shits his pants about once a month.
Sure.
Also, is a letter from Benjamin Bartholomew on here, so thank you for that. And,
yeah, I got a lot better. I'm not killing myself anymore.
Obviously, you're sitting here.
I'm much happier. I bought a house.
Hey, that happened!
Hey.
Finally moved out of the rents.
Yep.
What are you? You're only like 22, so that's not too bad. It's
Yes.
a little late, but
Yes.
I thought he was like 34.
22 is pretty good.
He's-
Isn't he 34?
he's 32.
22.
Oh, he's 32?
22. So, Nick, I don't know if you feel like this right now or not.
I do.
We had people that follow us on Facebook. I requested
Follow us
that-
or something.
I asked if
What is
anybody
Facebook?
wanted to ask Nick any questions about his trip to Fat Camp.
Fat camp.
We had a handful of folks that did ask some questions.
What is Facebook?
It's nothing worth
It's
worrying.
like a book for your face.
It's really dumb. It's nonstop updates of what
Books.
people are eating and pictures of their faces.
Yeah. Yes. That's exactly right.
Basically, it's like being in an arena full of retards who are just shouting out what they're eating and what they're doing.
Yeah. They were, in fact, they were going to originally call it Arena Retard or Retard Arena, but Facebook, somebody said it. Somebody shouted that out. Somebody in the arena was like, Facebook! I'll take pictures of my face!
What the fuck does that mean? Well, no, we're going with it.
So how about these questions?
Yeah, where are they at?
I'm trying to get them up.
Let's go.
Come
What have you
on.
been up to?
Not much. Working. No, not working a whole lot. You know, just barely getting 40. Manufacturing. You lost 40 pounds.
Yes.
I've only lost 15.
You didn't have the exquisite diet plan that I did.
Well, and I was talking with your wife beforehand. I think like when I got super thin back like 10 years ago when I was like 135 pounds.
When he was gross then.
Yeah, I think I fucked my metabolism because I wasn't eating at all
Yeah.
for like days on end, and now like every little thing I
Were you doing drugs?
No, I was. I smoked pot. But,
That's not a not eating drug.
Well,
yeah, it is.
Okay.
No. The munchies are kind of a little bit of a myth.
So you were so high all the time you just couldn't move? You
No,
couldn't
I
get
wasn't.
to the fridge?
I wasn't so high all the time. I was drunk, and then occasionally I wouldn't want to drink, so I smoke a little weed. But it never gave me the munchies really bad.
You drank and you didn't want to eat?
No. See, and this is where we get into Ben's kind of the weird 10 years ago dark past where I was.
Oh, I don't want to get into that.
Like,
So anyway,
I'd be like, hey, let's go to Taco Bell, and then we'd eat the fuck out of Taco Bell, and I'd be like, okay, guys, I'll be back in a minute, and I'd go around to the front of the house, stick my finger down my throat, and puke up like $20 worth of fucking Taco Bell.
dude, that's a waste of money right now.
I know, that's what I thought as I was scooping up the puke and then putting it back in my mouth. And then I had to puke up the puke again because I just ate and I felt guilty and I felt fat. What are the questions?
So I hope we can squeeze all these in within the time frame here.
We're fine. We're fine.
So I will start running through. Should I say who asked the questions?
Yeah.
I don't care.
Well,
let's hear it. Let's hear it.
All right,
let's hear it.
Let's have him guess. See how well he knows our fans.
Okay, so let's not do that.
all right. So each person had. Most people had several questions. So I'm going to start by Benjamin Bartholomew had some questions, starting with, what were you least looking forward to going in, having been there before?
Oh, least looking forward to a shitty celly, which is your roommate.
Okay.
Which by the way, I snore so loud that I was able to use it as a medical excuse to not have to have a celly.
That's awesome.
While I was there.
Remember that. Get sleep apnea in person.
Because that's what I said. And I said I had sleep apnea, and it causes me to snore so loud that it causes trouble with other inmates. And you can imagine they're all ready to fly off the handle anyway.
Right.
So,
besides friends, family, what were you most looking forward to after leaving?
Besides friends and family, what was I most looking forward to after leaving?
Yeah.
You ready for this?
Don't say this show.
Video games.
Oh, thank God. 'Cause I was going to say, if you said this show, that's so sad.
This show.
That is so sad.
This show is my life.
Pushing forward, what was the best and worst food items?
Best and worst food items. Okay, best food item was the kielbasa, the summer sausage. We got it like once a week. In fact,
like that sausage.
I always had so much extra Billy Brew. We would get our Billy Brew. We would get our commissary every Wednesday. So by Sunday, Monday night, people were running out of coffee. We're already out, and so I got to jack the price up on this. So I always had like 2 or 3 summer sausages once a week when we had those.
You were just
nice.
Put tons of sausages in your mouth.
Yeah, I'd be like, sell you, and I would literally be like, see, these would. Oh, by the way, this 4-ounce bag was $5.50.
Jesus.
One of it filled up about 3 of these, so this would be worth about $2. Anything off your tray or your tray itself is worth about $1, but something really good like that could be worth $1. But I'd sell it for like.
So you were like a weird food drug dealer.
I would.
Something like that.
It's basically like drug dealing. When it got to be about Monday, because we generally got it on Wednesdays, which is even better. Because we wouldn't have you could make the deals Monday and Tuesday. Like, all right, I'll give you a couple shots of coffee for your kielbasa on Wednesday. And worst food item? Unidentifiable slop.
That's what that was?
Some kind of gruel. I don't know. Horrible. I don't even know. Rice. They fucked up rice. They made it look like mashed potatoes. It was so stuck
like one
together.
big ball.
Yeah.
White rice?
Yeah, it's very terrible. Very terrible.
Did you read any books?
No, he didn't.
Next
I could answer.
How did you spend your free time?
I played a lot of Monopoly.
Oh,
And just sat around. We have a big day room. Our cells surround the big day room, 2 layers, and then the day room has 2 sets of chairs that go kind of theater style towards a television. So there's TVs on each side. Generally, you had your black and your white. Your BET.
Gotta keep them separate.
Yeah, we don't.
we're talking about television.
Oh yes, of course. Yeah.
Jesus.
No, I was talking about people.
Oh, I was trying to save that a little bit.
It's just how it is.
No.
You know, the white guys don't want to watch BET. They don't want to watch Bounce. So that shit's over on that side. And then, like, you got your white crap over on the other side. And in the middle, there's a bunch
Guiding
of...
light.
Guiding light.
Days of Our Lives.
Actually, the black the black guys like to watch Lifetime a lot because of that that Ghetto Housewives.
Oh, yeah.
Shit. Yeah. It was, anyway, but in the center there's all these tables, and they have like checkerboards built into them and stuff. And so they're like poker tables, round ones, 4 seats each. About 5 or 6 of these tables. So I generally just hung out at this one spot in front of my cell with some friends that I made there, and met a pretty cool dude. One guy I'll actually stay in contact with, and played Monopoly and hung out mostly. That was my free time.
Next episode, we're gonna have a bunch of people from Fat Camp surrounding us.
So you didn't want to pick up chess or anything?
No. Last time I was there, I played checkers. I watched a couple people play chess,
Well.
but I mean, I actually, if it's too complicated, I would rather just sit there and do nothing. It's almost like that takes up more of my time.
Yeah, chess is pretty simple.
Lots
That's
of
a real game of kings.
A lot of people played Risk. And,
that would have been awesome.
and I did play Life once. The funny thing is the Life board is so pristine, and the money and everything is so nice because every time people look at the instructions on how to play it, they put it back like it's too complicated.
Right.
For them.
Speaking of life, how much of the next season of Bible Answers did you finish?
Huh.
Amanda asks.
Oh, you didn't want me to answer that
You
question?
started drinking.
I did start jotting down a couple things. Not that I think I'm gonna make it. I know, but it's
I'm
like
gonna make it.
it's a what if. It's
You said that like 3 times.
I wrote down a what if some stuff. If I do a future Bible Answers, it's more going to just be episode based. We might do a few episodes at a time, not so much season based. So, move on.
Amanda Troyer asks, with Jesse in B time on doing Drinking with Coast to Coast, are you going?
Fuck. I don't even understand what's
with
going
Jesse in B time. Are you doing Drinking with Coast to Coast? On doing Drinking with Coast? Okay.
Jesus!
Are you going to make some changes? Are you, yeah, I'll start with that.
on. Was that a question to us?
No.
No.
I think she means about how you guys were trying to do different shit.
Well, I should start. I should say we kind of changed it up for fun, and I probably me more. I just try to just fuck with. Some
I like
stuff.
the way the show is.
I tweaked some things just for the hell of it. The Timmy
Next
thing.
question. I liked the Timmy stuff actually. That was pretty
It
funny.
was unexpected.
And I liked your little Nick's going to fat kid like song. That was cool.
Yeah, I want to do more stuff like that, I think.
I like that shit. That's cool.
Are you proud of Jesse's big boy pants?
Your
proud of
pants.
my pants?
I am
They're
proud.
not tight anymore.
I am proud that he's not wearing those god awful skinny jeans anymore.
I'm not
Cool.
called skinny jeans.
And
great.
also, well, his muffin top jeans.
Great.
And yeah, you didn't do too bad of a job editing.
Okay, and moving on. Can there be a Bible Answers spin-off show?
No!
No.
Don't even know what the content would be.
No.
No!
No.
No!
Stop with the Bible answers.
Did you miss being? Did you miss seeing Bee's balls?
They.
A little bit.
I
Be
got
honest.
to make up for it with black man's asses.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
That's
Okay.
a fair trade.
When old people go on walks and recite the Bible, should I swerve toward them?
No.
I'm not going to answer that.
I will. No. What the fuck's wrong with you?
All right, Brandy Kid asks, were you really in prison?
No, I was not. I was in county jail
Which is fair.
for 90 days.
Just
Fat camp.
Trisha Persona says, if you did read any books, would you please give us titles and authors? Well, that didn't happen.
I read some books while Nick was at
And
camp.
next question.
Last time I was at Fat Camp, I did read Alcoholics Anonymous and a lot of the Bible.
Okay.
But I also made season 2 Bible answers.
Also, did you lose weight, or like B and Jesse, did you gain weight? And I think we've pretty much discussed that.
Yeah, we did discuss
We
that.
did discuss that.
Were you worried that B and Jesse would majorly fuck up Drink with Cose2Cose? That's the last question.
A little bit. Not majorly, no. I thought either you would do it or not. As in, make the
Just
episode
not even
or
do
not.
it. It's like,
That thought did cross my mind a couple times. I'm like, I don't really need to do this.
All right, so
I couldn't.
the timer went off.
A while ago.
We know what that means. It's time for
Bitches!
Show and tell!
All right. It's Billy Brew time.
Mmm.
What do you think, guys?
Not bad.
That's not bad.
Giving the guys some of the brew.
Not bad for sock coffee.
Sock coffee, yes, because I keep it in my sock. What do you think, B?
It's better than Folgers.
I feel like a badass goat.
I feel like a bad.
It's honestly, it's like way better. In fact, this is like way better than the coffee I can drink every day for free at work.
Well, if you're interested in Billy Brew, I'm thinking about looking it up online. I'm curious to see what I can get it for. Oh, by the way, my last week there, they raised the price to $6.65. While my last week there, they raised the price on all the commissary, and here's what these price gougers did. They raised the prices on everything that people frequently buy, lowered the price on shit no one buys.
Right. Of course.
And like ramen noodles, there were 90 cents a pack.
Fuck me. Really?
Yep. that was actually a big commodity there. I could sell a couple shots of coffee for ramen noodles, and I'd still be like, okay, you know.
Right.
God, other things like the candy items were better priced. Like honey buns were $1.15.
Well, it used to be one of your favorites, right?
No, that was John Matthews' favorite.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought maybe that's where the joke came from.
No, I didn't actually. I mean, they're good. One of my favorite things to make there. I
drank
did.
man's piss once.
While I was there, my daughter turned 1.5, so I made a bowl with a honey bun, 3 Reese's peanut butter cups, and then a cherry pie crushed on top of it, and then microwaved it till the chocolate and the peanut butter melted for a minute. And it was delicious. It was 1,400 calories of, oh my god, I was so full.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's like
That's a lot. That's a
like
day.
600, almost 600 less than a day's intake in one sitting.
Yeah. So anyway, it's show and tell time. And I brought this is my brown bag that I got to leave jail with. And
County
so-
issued. That
Yeah.
brown paper bag costs $300.
First thing is our
That's part of the
identification bands.
Oh.
That,
For-
that
We're
we,
still talk about fat camp, right?
It's like
That I had.
a wristband to a really shitty amusement park.
yeah, that I had on me the entire time.
They scan it.
It
It
has a barcode, but it never actually got scanned. Now, if you watch season 2 of Bible Answers, in the very beginning, when the newscaster is talking about
Paul Torville.
well, yeah, when Paul Torville is talking about Edmund Jean,
Watch News Undies.
and it shows a picture of Edmund Jean. That's one of my mug shots from the past.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Fun fact.
orange means you're there for state. Blue meant you were there for federal.
Oh.
We had some federal guys there because where I was a federal holding facility.
Oh, interesting.
That would be why in a mostly white county there were some
African Americans.
blacks. Yeah.
Sorry.
Blacks! Okay, so anyway, not only is this show and tell, but it is also gift time.
Yay!
Another item I got from jail
Long time
is
since we
a
got
gift for B.
Santa Biblia.
Oh wow.
It is a...
It's obviously
Santa's Bible.
It is, yeah, let me show this.
It is. Obviously.
Santa's Bible.
No, that's a Spanish Bible.
Oh, okay. I just thought they were finally admitting that God is basically a
that's
Santa
right.
Claus.
Oh well, you drew all the Santas and Christmas trees. And
No, let's.
What does that stamp say?
Holy sh! That actually says Fe Esperanza y Amor, Spanish Bible Study Program, P.O. Box 1102, Tremont, Illinois.
Well,
And we have in here, under the names, Carlos Segura. That is his name. He was born 4/22/75.
I think the birthday.
He is from Baja, California, Tijuana. Francisco.
can we move on? Okay.
His birth date is 10/04/76.
Oh my God.
And
His phone number and
age,
measurements.
I'm just trying to remember my Spanish from college. This is actually this is really cool. I will read the Bible in Spanish because I can kind of read Spanish.
All right,
and it'll probably make as much sense as the regular Bible.
It probably will.
With his little Spanish.
If you learn Spanish,
Yeah,
maybe
so-
we'll make a Bible answers where John speaks Spanish.
I snuck that out for you since they were trying to keep the one Spanish Bible around for Spanish-speaking individuals that might end up in jail. However, I snagged that bitch. Cool. Yes.
How did you sneak the Bible out?
Oh dear God.
In my ass!
Oh no. No.
Anyway, no.
It's actually brand new.
It looks horrible. No,
What's the marker?
It's the same.
you can take Bibles, so they don't. They bring Bibles for free. Nobody looks and sees that it says Santa Claus on it. I do find it funny that it says Santa on the Bible. You know, that's pretty ironic. Anyway, moving on. High commodity item.
Ramen.
Ramen.
Can't go wrong with
Mo-chan! This
Ramen.
This flavor I discovered in jail. Chili.
It's good.
Fucking awesome. It took me a while to find this shit out in the world.
Shop safe, dude.
You know, I usually will get chicken ramen, and I will put my dad Mike's to he makes his own pepper, and so like he'll dry out the peppers and he'll make his own stuff and grind it all up, and I'll put a couple dabs of it, and that spices. Well, you know for sure, it spices it up big time. So
Now, here is Jesse. This is for you. This is called an indigent pack. Do you know what indigent means?
Indian.
Indigent means you a broke ass nigga.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say it.
I might be after this house.
Well, then you're gonna need this. This is what you get when you can't afford things in jail. Here's your crappy toothbrush. Now that can be turned into a shank very easily.
Oh, you just gotta file the handle down a little bit.
Both sides
okay,
actually,
and
they're
the,
about the same.
The floors in our cells were bumpy and gritty,
You
so
just
you
sit
could
there.
just this is Dawn Mist deodorant. That's some deodorant
I
for
bet
you.
that smells really nice. You should wear that more often.
And also Dawn Mist shampoo and
Barely
body
smell
bath, which you can use this to put your coffee in if you just dump this shit down the drain and clean it out.
Yeah, this literally has no smell.
No.
No.
You're not like that. So
Gentle
that's
formula, pH balance. It's gentle.
yeah.
and body
B,
wash.
if you want some, this is my used one. I was using it to clean my dishes.
I can't smell
Which here is
because it's not open.
my bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I had to buy my bowl for my ramen noodles.
Right.
Did you ever want to keep a bowl with them?
This
they
is-
carry it with them?
This is my original bowl. You don't carry your fucking bowl.
You keep it in your cell.
So the 2 times I've shopped at Tazewell County Jail, I made sure to bring home a bowl.
They let you take all
That
this
actually
stuff
looks
with
like
you?
a really good cereal bowl.
Actually, it's a kick-ass cereal bowl, and I really wanted another one. So one of the things I was looking forward to going back, Benjamin, was getting another one of those bowls. Also, not only do we have Billy Brew as an option, there is also Maxwell House.
Oh.
I thought they were condoms for a second.
10 of these is nearly $4.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah, it's a big ripoff.
Those are...
And I had a real toothbrush. This is my toothbrush. If anybody gives a shit.
Looks definitely better than this one you just gave.
Yeah,
me.
that thing is a real piece of crap.
That looks like it is meant to clean out
Now,
crevices.
if you, when you go to take a shower,
Ooh.
the showers are just these little nozzles, and it sprays out really wide. So, and sometimes the water's not very hot. So you just stick one of these shower heads over it,
Oh.
which is a Colgate toothpaste thing that you get when you first arrive. You stick that over it, and the water more concentrates in the center.
And who taught you that?
Someone. No, I didn't make this one. Someone forgot this in the shower, and I totally took it. But
Nice one stream.
I knew about this anyway. Yeah, these are the shower heads. You pop that over the shower head, and it makes it come out more.
Like a urine stream.
That would have been really good in college because that's exactly what we had in the
Just
dorms
these
in
little
college.
metal,
Yeah,
and they spray out too wide.
Yeah, that would have been awesome to know.
This is also known. This is also contraband. Not allowed to have these. Also, we were only allowed to have one of these cups, so I had to steal these other two.
You stole even while you're in fat camp.
People left them laying around, and after about a day, if they weren't claimed, I grabbed them.
You put them in your bag that you bought.
Within my last week, I took those. I wanted to bring them for you guys.
How did you end up getting to take all this stuff? Did they not check
You
your
have
bag?
you have a bag, and you set all your shit on a counter, and then you throw it in this paper bag. They don't give a fuck.
They don't care what you take back?
No, you're allowed to take these cups and shit. I mean, I couldn't take Monopoly with me, but
What about this? What about the thing like the shower head?
at that point, they don't care.
Like, what? You're leaving?
Yeah, they're like, well,
Well, you apparently had that. We could have got you.
yeah, you criminal. One thing that sucked was eating with this god awful plastic spoon. Now, we had these really nice plastic spoons that we ate our lunches and stuff with, but these are the ones we got to buy. Okay. Because, hey, they don't want you killing people, but again,
Stabby stab.
this hard ass, they give you that
Yeah,
thing.
fat
so,
camp is
I don't
rough.
know. Now, when we start our third segment here, we're all going to be trying refried beans.
Hell yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
These are what you would make burritos with. You buy these, you buy tortilla shells, you buy jalapeno cheese spread. So good. So you guys will be experiencing. You guys will be experiencing that. There's not a whole lot else to show you. I bought real deodorant. Now, if you notice, it has no stickers because we're not allowed to have tape or anything. And whenever anything ripped, we had to use it as stickers to repair things. So there's the jalapeno cheese dip.
And your speed stick.
Yeah, and this was my awesome folder that I did. And this. What does the top of that say?
I'm not going to say it on air. He can't read. Stop. It makes him sad.
Sazen.
It says season 4.
Season 4.
Moving on.
Moving on.
It doesn't mean that I'm really going to be doing anything.
La desnudez de la mujer.
Nudist.
Y suhia no describes no tamaris la hira de suhijo ni la hija.
God, I really wish I was drinking alcohol at this point.
Para descubrir su desnudez son parientes es mal.
Shut up!
What did I just read? I just read Leviticus.
He's pretty proud.
Do you like your present?
Yeah, actually, I kind of do.
I'm sorry, I don't have a nice present for you. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I'll tell you what. I'll just rip this Bible in half, and you can have it.
No, keep it.
And this was my funnel for pouring my coffee into my little containers. Just this little piece of paper. Just and shake it in there. Makeshift shit.
That's
actually the kind of crap I've shown you.
It's a piece of the Bible.
A piece of the Bible. Watch the cat.
The kind of crap I've shown you, it doesn't compare at all to the shit that people can create in jail.
I mean,
and I wasn't even in prison where it's more like a community where you really live. There was one guy, he was trying to sell toilet paper roses. It's very interesting how they take toilet paper, they shape, it looks like a fucking rose.
Right.
And they put shampoo in it to make it smell nice.
where's the thing?
They have a technique for hardening it so it doesn't. Because I'm like, how do you send it to people? Like, no, not Jesse. You need to spend some time in jail.
Well, if you're
Can
limited,
we work on that?
Yeah,
Let's work on that.
If you're limited on resources, you can get really creative.
It's pretty cool. So
There was a flux capacitor, is what you're saying?
No.
Oh.
There was a toilet paper flux capacitor. Anyway, speaking of the flux capacitor, one of the things that I truly enjoyed was I got to watch the Back to the Future trilogy.
Oh, it's always nice.
While I was there.
I bought that
really
while you were
enjoy
gone.
the second and third one.
My favorite one was always the third.
Are you fucking
Really?
serious?
Let me tell you. Hang on. The first movie, the first movie technically is the best because it is a timeless film,
Right.
and it doesn't require any
I have a story about that.
Okay, great. The first movie technically is the best. I realize that, but the third movie was always my personal favorite because it had the most interaction and most of the relationship between Doc and Marty. Because it was really the only one where they were both there the whole time.
Right.
And now, speaking of Back to the Future, October 21st this year, remember this in case we don't have our October episode out, October 21st this year, 2015, I would like to sit with you gentlemen and at least watch Back to the Future 2, if not the entire trilogy, because October 21st, 2015 is when they go to the future.
Yep.
And I've been planning on doing this since
it came out.
Since the damn
And
movie came out.
that's when the Cubs win the World Series in 2015.
I was actually trying to keep track of the.
Just keep in mind that time is wibbly wobbly.
I was
Indeed.
trying to keep track of the Cubs.
They're doing pretty well. They're 9 games out of first right now, but they can clinch it with a wild
Is it
card.
possible that they could win the World Series?
Is it possible that they can win the World Series?
Yeah.
Anything is possible.
I mean,
But
they're not counted
it's-
out yet.
No,
right?
they're not counted out yet at all. They're strong. Like I said, after last night, I think they're 8 games out of first. They've got to contend with the Cardinals, which is a strong team. But
yeah.
I think you need to consider the fact that the whole step on butterflies thing. It could change any normal things, anything that could happen in the future.
that's
So
true.
the things you saw in that film may not necessarily.
There is a
Come to be.
hoverboard.
While I was
Lexus made it.
While I
But
was
it was a special park they made for it.
It's a special park, but the fact of the matter is,
It does hover.
There is a
it hovers,
And they skated in
and
all
they
the
went over water with it
steam
too.
was coming out of it.
Oh, I think that was.
Wait a
kind
minute,
of
you're not
fact.
you can't ride that over water. You
Yeah.
gotta have one of these. You know, the
No.
fucking the bulldog or whatever the hell that asshole had.
No, that's.
I didn't know
they
it was
did
going to go over the water.
You know, watching Back to the Future 2 in 2015, even though it wasn't October 21st yet, while I was in jail, I made several jokes. I was like, 1, it's still the future. It's not October 21st.
No,
2,
sure.
that's in California. They get shit faster than we do.
Yeah, but nothing can explain that fashion.
No, the fashion was a future thought, was an 80s future.
Do you remember that at Pizza Hut when they did the glasses and shit from the Back to the Future
Oh, with
movies?
the
You could-
lines.
Yeah, they were like the really long, like the glasses they wore in Back to the Future 2. They had them at Pizza Hut.
I don't even
back in
think
the day.
Doc could see out of his. They
Yeah,
were
No,
always-
those were just yeah.
Yeah.
I think you could actually kind of see the black styrofoam that went.
Well,
around
like
things
the,
going on.
I guess the first movie, much like Star Wars, what they didn't think was going to be a big hit, and the end of that movie was just kind of a joke end, like, oh, how silly, we have a flying car, we're going to the future. They had no intention of making a sequel.
All right, here's my funny story about Back to the Future. Especially amongst all of us, with all the movies we've seen, with just generally how foul we are in general. Generally how foul we are in general. That made a lot of sense.
We're very family friendly.
There's a fella at where I work, and this is gonna fucking melt your brain. Viewers at home, people sitting here, this is gonna melt your brain. It is 2015. Thursday night. He just watched Back to the Future for the very first time.
Ew, what?
Wow.
Is he
When I
one?
No. When I asked him what he thought about it, he said the language was a little foul, but it was a pretty good movie.
I'm sorry, is this guy Amish?
No.
The language was a little
No,
foul.
and I looked at him, I'm like, what do you watch, man? And
on the
like,
TV.
well, he's like, and I told him, I'm like, you know what? There's a really good period piece you should check out if you like Back to the Future. You should watch Django Unchained.
I'm lost. I am lost. What language? In the first Back to the Future.
In the first Back to the Future, that's what. When he said that,
When he
I was
said
like, I was
chicken.
running.
When he called him a chicken.
That
Yeah.
wasn't even in the first.
Oh, was it not in the first one?
No, it wasn't.
That started up in the second.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I can't think of anything.
All
I
know-
don't remember one F-bomb.
Hey, you! Take your damn hands off her.
Oh.
Should I really swear?
It's the D
Yes,
word.
damn it, George. Swear.
Oh,
Like,
the D word.
Yeah.
so it's like Ninja Turtles all over again.
Or I don't want to mess
Yeah.
with any
Yeah, that's true.
reefer addicts. That, that's pretty.
You know, in
that's
the
good.
first movie, they said spooks to black guys, and when I was a kid, I didn't realize that was a racial
Slur.
term. Yeah,
Yeah.
that they called them spooks. So I never really got why they were like, "What'd you call me?"
Right.
You know, I just thought, okay, you called him a weird word. Why would you call somebody a
Yeah.
ghost?
Yeah,
man.
also a
crazy.
name for CIA operatives who don't have a name or tags or anything like that. They're also called spooks.
No, they're called ghosts. It's in Call of Duty.
Anyway,
it's time for
Current events with me. Current events, yeah. Current events with me. Current events.
Okay.
Cheersies.
Cheers.
Current Events with B.
Jesse's drunk.
All right.
Oh, that's so
Before we
great.
do current events, if you're interested in what we're about to eat, there is the package. Look that shit up. Okay, this is dehydrated, refried beans. You pour the bag into the bowl. You add some hot ass water to it.
There's 2 forks and a spoon in there.
We don't need to know that. Why are you looking at me under the glasses?
I don't know.
Too.
Everybody get a bite of refried beans.
Oh God.
Oh, get
that's
that.
such a huge glob.
Oh,
I don't
eat it,
want to.
you
Give me the
fucking
fork.
pussy.
Give me the fork.
Stop. What did we tell you earlier?
I'm not.
Stop being a pussy.
Stop being a pussy.
Ah!
Eat. Tell me what you think.
All right, it's not so bad. That's way different. We tried the bag when they were dehydrated.
This is actually really good.
This was some good refried
Okay,
beans.
I'm about to take another bite.
Oh yeah. Now you're gonna eat it, Tubby. Get
I'm
on.
done. I'm done.
I'm done. You want more, don't you? Just get another big fucking.
Now I'm done.
Mhm.
Guys, we look so cool.
Okay,
Look how cool we look.
we look awesome.
Always wearing sunglasses all the time.
I would like to thank my friend Brandon that I met in jail. I traded him for my last 10 days my cakes and breads for this $2.35 bag of refried beans that filled this bowl up nicely for us. And
Just tell anyone you're dead.
Where did that come from?
What the fuck?
We made a deal.
Anyway,
In
I
jail.
did this so you guys can experience it.
That's good.
It really is good. My God.
I'm pretty sure that's what Taco Bell uses.
And the weight comes back.
For their refried beans.
It's refried beans. Makes you poop.
Yeah. The more you eat, the
I
more
probably
you-
need like another bite just to
Yeah.
even.
No, I
it
think
out.
I need another
Even it?
I need another spoon.
Even what?
I need another loving spoonful of this.
Let's lick it.
Just I can just.
Oh, like an ice cream cone.
Yep. Glob. Glob. That's the most disturbing thing I've ever seen. He's watching me. Watching him lick
Oh.
A bean sickle.
the fact that he got eyes up.
Oh.
How's your bean sickle?
Oh God.
Anyway, it's
Oh God.
Are
That's
you
so
trying to-
disgusting.
put your phone away. Don't take a picture
I
of
was
this.
gonna take a picture of him eating it, but oh no.
Okay.
No.
All right.
Nope.
B.
Nope.
How are the beans?
Not too
Oh God. Not bad.
If you are drinking watching this show, please try to keep your contents down.
Yeah, watch those forks.
Oh man.
Get away from you.
Oh, there's a refried bean on my phone.
Nick, you said, did you have something you were going to bring up?
Well, first I want to hear B's current event.
Okay.
Oh shit! What did I do?
It's current events with B.
It's current events with B.
Would be.
Sent to me by Vera, which
That's my wife.
This is a great story for current events with B because I love cats. But what's going on from KTLA News 5 out there in Los Angeles, Hollywood?
What is going on?
Terror cat. Just spit everywhere.
Beans.
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 There's so much spit when you say cats.
Terror cat holding SoCal family hostage. Prompts police response. Barricade situation.
I'm sorry,
barricade?
what? Can I read that?
No. I'll read it again for you.
No.
Terror cat holding SoCal family hostage. Prompts police response. Barricade situation.
A cat is holding people hostage?
Now I heard about this a few months ago. There was
Is
a
that
guy.
wait? Is that
What?
cat with the rainbow that comes out of its ass?
That's Neon Cat.
And it-
Nyan.
Nyan.
Nyan. Nyan.
Okay, it has nothing to do with Pop-Tarts.
Which you think, yeah, from the cats.
Nyan is what cats say in Japanese.
Nyan
No, they
means
say
Pop-Tart.
meow. What, they're
No,
different in
no.
Japan?
Yeah, they say
They say nyan.
Yeah, they say nyan.
Nyan.
They say meow here.
Are
they
you
say,
trying to tell me that cats speak a different language in Japan?
Yes, they say different things in different countries. A cat says nyan. That's nyan 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 nyan. That's how they say meow.
I'm gonna
meow.
call bullshit on this one. I'm
What
pretty
about
sure.
that?
I'm pretty
Okay,
sure. all
Benjamin
cats-
Bartholomew.
All cats say meow.
What about the Pop-Tart?
That was just something fucking weird.
What about the rainbow that comes out of its ass?
Oh, that's because
That's
cats
Japan- that's
are
actually
so
Japan.
awesome.
That's actually in Japan.
Okay, so
Anyway, so Super Cat holds people hostage.
Yes.
Let's hear about this.
an angry cat named Cuppy terrorized a Chula Vista family earlier this week, forcing a mother and her adult daughter to barricade themselves inside a room and call 911 according to reports. Yes.
Was it a lion? Are we talking?
No, this is a cat. This is a domesticated house cat. About yay.
With the tail.
Probably
With
young in the ears.
Meow.
Female
meow,
calling
with the
on
meow,
911 advising that her cat is holding her and adult daughter hostage in the bedroom and attacks them when they try to leave, an emergency radio operator said over the radio according to an audio recording. Police responded to the call early Tuesday morning and faced off with the cat at the front entrance of the home. Video from the scene showed a neighbor tried to help by giving officers a broom. Eventually, they were able to successfully get the black and white feline to come out of the house, KTLA sister station WPIX reported. The woman told police that Cuppy had lived with them for 14 years and has always been a little unpredictable.
We are willing to listen to your request.
I need a helicopter.
We are sending someone in.
Fucking Kevin.
Oh, this is
there-
California.
There is a video.
Getting a meow mix.
This was posted on August 16th, so just a few days ago.
People calling on 911 advising that her cat is holding her and her adult daughter hostage in the bedroom and attacks them when they try to leave.
That was a police call. Police responding to a hostage call.
Oh my god, and there's the cat.
Mother and daughter barricaded themselves inside of a room because, well, they told police their cat. There's the cat. And
Roar, you hear? Roar. So yeah, that's what's happening. Cats
that
are
was the
evidently
911
rising
call.
up. Look that up. It's on KTLA 5. Cuppy the cat holds people
Cuppy.
hostage. That's why it was attacking. After 14 years, it realized you gave me the shittiest name on the face of the planet.
Cuppy.
Cuppy. Why did you call me Cuppy?
And they
But
couldn't figure it out.
I really wish I could raise my hand, not so much to have you answer a question, but the people involved. What the fuck is your problem?
No, haven't you seen that? Oh, refried beans.
It's a gato.
Just kick the cat. If it's
What's wrong with you?
well, if you feel that you're threatened, you're dropping beans everywhere.
I like
If you feel that you're threatened by your cat, you're bigger than the cat.
But it doesn't, you don't hurt animals, man.
You don't have to hurt it,
You
really.
don't pick it up, grab it by its neck
No,
fat
see,
thing.
what's happening?
Do they have any clothes that they could like put on, like to cover themselves, and they run past the
No.
cat?
Do they not own a broom?
What's happening
Okay,
is,
what happened?
it's just, occasionally cats get a little fucking crazy.
You are the cat expert.
And
Yeah.
they, for some odd reason, like Mr., who's sitting over there being all sorts of diabetic and 17 years old,
Mr. Big Balls.
Mr. Big Balls, he will occasionally, while I'm sleeping, he'll wander into the bedroom
And scratch my nuts off.
he will attack my face. Just because...
But you still don't. You're not gonna call 911 over it.
You know, if he got too crazy, I don't ever think I'd call 911, but I would block myself in my room for at least 4 hours, be like, I'm just gonna let him calm down.
This is
It's
something. This
obviously-
is something you do over like a dog At the smallest possible animal, I would say a dog would be the first one.
Have you ever been attacked by a very angry cat?
Yes! Who cares? It's a cat!
I can't say I have.
Well, see, I got bit by a cat. We were trying to give it a goddamn flea bath, and I still didn't feel like my life was in danger.
These people did because
They're
live out
stupid.
in California.
You're
and
stupid.
They're not real bright.
This badass Coke coffee made me want to pee, so I'm going to leave for a second. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Really?
Really?
At least in the middle
Is the bladder of an infant.
and the mind.
I don't know. He's smarter than an infant. I put him to the test.
Like toddler status.
Yeah, I mean, you know, he can
All
know
right.
shapes
Okay.
and colors.
Okay. So, is there a conclusion to this story?
Yeah,
what ended up happening?
they got the. I said what happened.
Well,
Everybody was okay, and
Duh.
then you know they got out. And,
okay. So, what did they do with the cat?
Well, they just probably kept him.
Did they introduce it to the youth in Asia?
No, they did not introduce it to the youth in Asia.
Keep your beans
Oh, wow.
in your mouth.
Those were
It's Billy Brew and cooked quick beans.
Domain DuPage is giving me a little bit of indigestion. I'm not gonna lie. So, what do you think about the Caitlyn Jenner?
Oh boy. First of all, this is what I wanted to start talking about. Current events that happened while I was in jail. Three very big things. One, the Caitlyn
Jenner.
Is that the name?
Caitlyn Jenner.
Caitlyn Jenner. I think that's
Formerly Bruce.
right. Well, of course, that's awesome. If you identify as a female, there's nothing wrong with that. Of course. He, before, had enough money to go through with all this, when some people struggle with the fact that they don't have enough money to go all the way.
I agree with him.
So that was wonderful. Now, while I was in jail, of course, I got to see the ignorant side of that argument. One person wrote on the newspaper, because we had the newspaper where it had a picture of her, and wrote, something like... die in hell, faggot.
That makes sense.
And there was an announcement in jail about not doing that. Because that's a hate crime.
I mean, does he like men?
He likes women.
Okay.
She now. Come on now, let's not be ignorant. Being transgender does not make you a homosexual.
No.
Right, I was gonna, and I was like, well...
But when I was in jail, I was surrounded by the dumbest of people.
Right.
So they're like, that faggot wants to be a woman, and how can you be confused on what you are? Look down, you have a penis! I mean, that's what I was surrounded by.
My favorite, someone brought me up on their phone a funny meme they thought that was very funny, but I instantly shot it down. It was a picture of a dog, and a meme, and it just said Caitlyn Jenner's cat. And I was just like,
I can see the joke.
I saw the joke, and I looked at it, and they're like, well, you don't think that's funny? I'm like, well, one, no, because cats and dogs are completely different species.
But you work in a factory.
Yeah.
And factory workers have the same mentality.
It's pretty close to a prison.
Yeah.
Or jail.
Same mentality. Same mentality.
Or faggot.
Everyone there drives an F-150. They all love country music, and they read the Bible, or they say they read the Bible.
Right.
Ew.
But
it's pretty gross.
And then another big thing was the SCOTUS ruling.
Yeah,
that happened while you're
that was pretty cool.
Another awesome thing, and of course I got to hear about how upset all the homophobes in jail were about the...
I'm gonna move out of country!
The rainbow... Yeah, they were like, well, now that it's legal to be gay... Like, first of all, it was never illegal.
No.
At least not in any recent
Not in any recent time, no.
They hated the fact that the White House was lit up in rainbows. I thought, that's all great.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just people wanting to get fucking married. It's just
actually, you know what I always said about it.
I'm going in for more.
Just like, I can't stand this. This is frustrating.
This is what I always said about it. Let them.
Oh no, so you're gonna look at like a disgusting.
Shut up, talking. Shut the fuck up.
It's been a while.
It's been a few months since I've said that to you. Let them enjoy divorce as much as the rest of us. They, you know, marriage is not this wonderful, blissful thing that that is so perfect in comic book, storybook, amazing.
Sometimes comic book.
It's more like comic book. Now, so yeah, I thought that was great. That was a big event.
I've heard some of the things like this, like why can't we look the biggest miserable as the rest of us?
Yes, exactly. Pretty much. You know, it's about working through the worst of everything with someone else and seeing if you can get through that. And you know, if you can do that with whatever you're sexually attracted to, then good for you, because most of us can't.
Yeah.
And now the third thing, this I didn't think was great, was all the Confederate flag
Yeah, that did happen. I thought we talked about that. Yeah.
I really felt like people are demonizing that flag, and they're making it a racist symbol now. Because they're like, oh, these racist groups, they wave it around. Well, but they don't mention the fact that, one, they speaking of like the KKK, they wave around the American flag and the cross, but yet those aren't demonized. I don't even want to get into all the Civil War crap, you know, like first, you know, about the was it about slavery, was it not? Okay, the rebel flag, or the Confederate flag, really wasn't a racist thing until people started freaking out about it. So that kind of bugged me. It was, you know, so you can't be like all one way or the other. You can't be all like super Republican or super Democrat, you know, because it doesn't make sense that if you think about being one way or the other, that I'm like, stop whining about the Confederate flag, and it's awesome that gays can get married, and if you want to be a girl and you were born a guy, then do it. You know, and if you want to own a gun, I don't give a shit about that either. You know, and if you want to get an abortion, do that. You know,
everyone's been really touchy about a lot of stuff lately.
I think what's really funny and what's happening in this country. Yes.
Another thing that was bogus was they pulled the Dukes of Hazzard off.
Yes, they did.
Because of the flag on the car. You fucking kidding me?
Really?
That was a family show.
Yeah, it was on
after all this time.
Just a little country bumpkin.
Yeah, they pulled it off because the Confederate flag was on top of the general.
First episode of Dukes of Hazzard, a black guy is leaning on the hood of the car, chumming it up with all the other guys. He doesn't give a fuck. You didn't give a fuck back then. No, you only give a fuck now because you're told to give a fuck. You're being told what's racist now.
Right. And I think a lot of the problem is that there are too many people out there that are offended because of what someone's offended because someone else was offended, but that person didn't like the other way that person was offended. It's people getting offended about being offended about being offended.
They're offended for the sake of being offended.
Right. And the fact of the matter is you want to fly the rebel flag, that's fine. Fly the rebel flag. Sure. It's a free country.
Well, now, you know, you want to talk about, because, you know, it's all back to the slavery crap. Okay, well, the American flag is what we bought the slaves under. We still fly that. And we bought them from Africa. We didn't go there in the middle of the night and just steal people.
Wait a minute.
They were originally slaves.
Not to rain on your parade on that, but what was the flag a little different though before?
It only had 13 stars.
Was that the circle of stars?
Yeah, it only had 13 stars.
Well, still.
Wait. When we actually, the American flag, when we bought them, or when we had slaves?
Yeah. That might have been.
Did we have all 50 states?
No, not at all. It was only 13 stars.
No. That's the Confederate flag.
No.
Confederate flag.
No, there was a circle made by this chick.
You're talking about the one that says 76 in the middle?
No. We're kind of appearing incredibly.
Yeah, we are. Okay. Anyway, I don't know how many stars were on the American flag. I don't know how many states.
At one point, there was a circle of stars.
I'm pretty sure we had it from Maine to California at that point. Oh God.
Not during the Civil War.
Okay.
Jesus Christ! Somebody correct us.
Yeah,
Benjamin,
okay.
Please.
The Confederate flag had 13 stars on it for the 13 states in the Confederacy. The American flag,
Susan B. Anthony.
Wasn't it 48 stars? Wasn't it 48?
No, we haven't always had 50 states or 48 states.
I know we didn't.
God damn it, we don't know exactly.
You know what the fucking point is it wasn't a racist symbol.
Right.
And people are, you know what, because
it was a war flag. The Confederate flag was a war flag.
Yeah, because some kid with a bad haircut shot some people and he waves it around in some photos. Now we're going to cry about it? You know one thing that kind of
He
bugged me?
did have a terrible haircut.
You know one thing that really bugged me though?
I never watched
Obama did this whole big church thing for the people that were shot in that church, but he didn't do jack shit for the guys, the Marines that were shot at the.
That's what you're thinking of.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what he's thinking of.
Okay, I realize that. the Marines that were shot at the recruitment center.
The recruitment center.
He didn't do shit about it. He didn't do a thing for it.
It wasn't until about 2 weeks later that he declared that the flag should be flown half-mast.
Yeah. What the fuck, dude?
So basically,
We're done.
Betsy Ross. There we go. That's what I was thinking of. In 1776 of May, Betsy Ross reports that she stowed the first American flag under a 13-star flag in the 3-2-3-2-3 pattern.
1776 was about 100 years before the Civil War.
That was our independence.
I don't care. I'm talking about when we actually got slaves. And it was under the American flag. It's not like the Confederacy existed before that.
Great Star Flag. I'm trying to figure out when we got the 1867 flag with 37 stars.
This would be like 18 something or other.
1896 flag with 45 stars.
Way too late. Way too late.
46 stars.
Okay, so we didn't have. Okay,
1908. No.
it's not the same flag, but it's the same damn country. We just
Right.
wanna shush it up like, oh, we didn't buy slaves. That was
People are being just really over dramatic about a lot of stuff that really shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah. And even in modern times, it was just a Southern thing. I'm not from the South, but I guess Southern people are really proud of that, and good for them. And now all of a sudden that flag is racist because we say it is.
It was
fucking retarded.
It was okay before. I mean, no one had a big problem with it before, really.
Yeah. And you're gonna take the Dukes of Hazzard off, fine. That's dumb. Hey, the show's over. Let's say goodbye.
Wow.
Okay.
Welcome back, Nick.
Thank you.
It's
been awesome.
I guess we'll have to deal with you being back.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I mean,
We're gonna have to
welcome
deal
back.
with you with being back. That's what it means.
Oh, that means that that we're not
I
appearing
mean,
blue.
Pretty much, if you don't.
Oh, we fixed that without
Yeah,
you.
we fix that.
So.
Yeah, you had to
fixed-
get help.
No.
Nope, we did it on our
even
own.
before.
No, it seems like you had to get help.
No, even before we.
I distinctly remember that Jesse said.
Fuck off!